OK, let's have Ian and Daphne in the question room then. OK, then, Ian, just looking at Daphne's record in geography, could be a good choice. She lost the time before last she played, as you probably remember, Daphne.
I do, but I won last time.
You did win last time. I said the time before last. OK, Ian, would you like to go first or second?
Ladies first.
OK, Daphne, your first question then. Coniston Water and the River Crake are geographical features of which British national park? Exmoor, the Lake District or New Forest?
Well, I ought to know where it is, because I actually live in a road called Coniston Crescent, and it's a Lake District.
Lake District is correct, yes. Coniston Water and the River Crake. Ian, your first question then. Which US state borders Canada's Yukon Territory on the west? California, Montana or Alaska?
Well, California only borders the Pacific Ocean, and Nevada, it's not Montana, it's an inland state, so it has to be Alaska.
It certainly does, Ian. That's the right answer. Well done. Alaska is correct. Daphne, the national flag of which country consists of two equal vertical green and white stripes with a red star and crescent in the centre? Algeria, Morocco or South Africa?
Oh, dear. I said I knew about flags. I think it's Morocco. But it could be Algeria, but like Morocco.
OK, Morocco you're going for? It's Algeria.
Oh,
there you are. Well, real chance for Ian. Put you in first, and you've done what he hoped you would do, slip up. So, to go into the lead, Ian, the city of Karachi in Pakistan is situated on which body of water? The Bering Sea, the Arabian Sea or the Caspian Sea?
It's the Arabian Sea.
Has to be, doesn't it? Out of those, it's the right answer, the Arabian. So, to save yourself, Daphne, which country is bordered by Romania to the west and Ukraine to the east? Bulgaria, Moldova or Montenegro?
I think that's Moldova.
OK. Moldova, back on form, is the right answer, but because of that slip on the second one, Ian can put you out. Ian, what is the name of the legendary and rarely seen 40-foot wave that breaks just off Newquay's Fistral Beach? Tombstone, Banzai Pipeline or Cribbar?
Well, I don't really know the answer to this. It seems unlikely to be called the Banzai Pipeline. I'm going to make a complete guess at Cribbar.
There isn't a Mensa surfing club then?
No, I'm afraid not.
Outings to Fistral Beach. It is Cribbar. It's the right answer. You're through to the final round. Daphne, we bid you farewell for this game anyway. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, 20% of the Egghead strength gone now. 2-1 to them at the moment. Last head-to-head before the final round. This one's entertainment. And Mike or Ian, other Ian, to play. Mike or Ian?
That'll be me.
That would be this Ian.
OK, Ian,
yes.
that's decided. And who are you going to play from the Eggheads? We have Judith or CJ.
Go for Judith. Yes.
OK.
Yes.
I think
I'd like to take on Judith, please.
OK, Ian and Judith, you're both heading for the question room then. OK, Ian, the category's entertainment. Do you want to go first or second?
My colleague did very well by going second, so I'll maintain the ladies first.
OK, then. Hoping for an early slip-up from Judith. Here you go, Judith. In which Welsh city was Dame Shirley Bassey born? Newport, Cardiff or Swansea?
Well, she was born in Tiger Bay, wasn't she? Which is now, it's no longer called Tiger Bay. And it was in Cardiff.
Yep, Cardiff is the right answer, Dame Shirley Bassey born there. So, solid starts. Ian, what is the title of the film released in the UK in September 2007, directed by Quentin Tarantino and starring Kurt Russell? Is it Death Proof, Bulletproof or Shatterproof?
There's been some publicity about it recently, and I'm quite sure it's Bulletproof.
OK. Bulletproof, yeah, there was publicity about it, wasn't it? Because he originally did it as two movies, an A movie and a B movie, to hark back to the days when he used to go to the cinema. But it's called Death Proof.
Okay.
Death Proof. It is not bulletproof. So the slip came on your side, Ian, early on. So chance for Judith to forge into the lead even more. Judith, which children's TV series starring Julia Sawalha and Dexter Fletcher was set in the office of the Junior Gazette? Biker Grove, Jossie's Giants or Press Gang?
Well, Gazette sounds like a paper, and press. I think it must be Press Gang.
Yeah, OK, gone for the clue in the question and got the right answer. Yes, Press Gang is correct, Judith. So 2 to you means you've got to get this in. Which veteran actor proved his athleticism by doing a set of one-armed push-ups when he received the Best Supporting Actor Oscar in 1992? Martin Landau, Kirk Douglas or Jack Palance?
I can't remember what the movie was, and I know he died in the 90s. I feel it was Jack Palance.
OK, Jack Palance, the one-armed push-ups. It's the right answer. Yes, Ian, much better. And Eggheads, Ian couldn't remember the film. Do you know Eggheads?
City Slickers.
City Slickers. OK, but got that first one wrong, so Judith can win it if she gets this. Judith, which British comedian broke the world record for the most jokes told in an hour with 499 on October the 7th, 2004? Lee Mack, John Maloney or Tim Vine?
The first clue. I wish I knew who any of those were, and then I'd know how fast they could talk. It really is a matter of picking one. I'm going to go for Tim Vine, with absolutely no confidence at all.
A blind guess. It's worked. Bad luck, Ian. Tim Vine is correct. Broke the world record for the most jokes told in an hour with 499 on October the 7th, 2004. That's what you can do when those multiple choices are in front of you. It means, Ian, you won't be playing in the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? So this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Ian, Shirley and Neil from the 2% Solution and Daphne from the Eggheads, would you all leave the studio, please? So, Mike and Ian, you're playing to win the 2% Solution, £2,000. Judith, Kevin, CJ and Chris, you're playing for something which money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge, just to confirm that, and you are allowed to confer. 2% Solution, the question is, are your 2 brains better than the Eggheads' 4? And Mike and Ian, would you like to go first or second?
I think we'll let them play catch-up and go first.
Off we go then. General knowledge, as I said. Best of luck. 2% Solution. This is your question. What name is commonly given to the edible paper produced from the pith of the Tetrapanax papyriferum plant, which is often used as a base for macaroon biscuits? Sugar paper, rice paper or cocoa paper? What name is commonly given to the edible paper produced from the pith of the Tetrapanax papyriferum plant, which is often used as a base for macaroon biscuits?
I think we're pretty sure that's rice paper.
OK, going for rice paper?
Yep.
I think we could have shortened that question for me. Instead of getting me to say Tetrapanax papyriferum. What's the name of the edible paper you can use in macaroon biscuits? It's rice paper. Yes, it's the right answer. Rice paper is correct. Eggheads, which British sailor is famous for being rescued after his boat, the Egghead Challenger, capsized during the 1997 Vendée Globe solo non-stop race? Ben Ainsley, Tony Bullimore or Nick Rogers? Which British sailor is famous for being rescued after his boat, the Egghead Challenger, capsized during the 1997 Vendée Globe solo non-stop race?
And happened quite a few times since, I think. It's Tony Bullimore.
It is Tony Bullimore. Is correct. One each. Over to you, 2% Solution. Which term refers to the starting up of a personal computer? Bootstrap, bootlace or bootleg?
It's usually abbreviated to boot, but in fact it's bootstrap.
Going with bootstrap? Yeah, boot up, isn't it? Yeah, but full term is bootstrap. It's correct. 2 to you. Eggheads, in which country was the actor Bruce Willis born? West Germany, Italy or Switzerland? In which country was the actor Bruce Willis born?
Yeah, it must be Germany. It's not Switzerland. Well, it's not Italy, certainly. No, it's probably West Germany, I'm sure. Okay. We think that was West Germany, don't it?
West Germany. It's the right answer, Eggheads. Yes, Bruce Willis born in Germany. So, you might win it if you get this correct. 2% Solution. Which British writer, known as an authority on card games, published a short treatise on the game of whist in 1742 and wrote similar books on the rules of backgammon and chess? Edmund Hoyle, Abraham Hayward, or James Wentworth Day? Which British writer, known as an authority on card games, published a short treatise on the game of whist in 1742 and wrote similar books on the rules of backgammon and chess?
We'll go for Mr. Hoyle, Edmund Hoyle.
Hoyle?
Yes.
Yeah, often quoted in card games, isn't it? According to Hoyle, Edmund Hoyle is correct. OK, to save yourselves, eggheads, which British city is particularly associated with the production of lace? Wolverhampton, Wakefield or Nottingham? Which British city is particularly associated with the production of lace?
That would be Nottingham.
Nottingham for lace is correct, eggheads, so we go to sudden death. OK, both sides going strongly. Mike and Ian, your first sudden death question. The 9th of July, 1959, is the official birth date of which toy named after the daughter of her creator, Ruth Handler? The 9th of July, 1959, is the official birth date of which toy named after the daughter of her creator, Ruth Handler?
Barbie doll?
It's got to be the Barbie doll.
Has to be the Barbie doll.
OK, Barbie is correct. Eggheads, honi soit qui mal y pense, or shamed be he who thinks badly of it, is the motto of which order of chivalry? Honi soit qui mal y pense, or shamed be he who thinks badly of it, is the motto of which order of chivalry?
The Order of the Garter.
Order of the Garter is correct, eggheads. OK, 2% solution. Which patriotic nurse was shot by a firing squad on the 12th of October 1915 for helping Allied troops to escape from German-occupied Belgium?
Edith Cavell.
Edith Cavell is correct. It's the right answer. So, eggheads, what name is given to a one-sided continuous surface formed by twisting a long, narrow piece of paper through 180 degrees and joining the ends?
Mobius strip? Mobius strip. Mobius strip. It's a Mobius strip.
Mobius strip is correct, eggheads. Well, what a round. Both teams firing away, no hesitation. All right answers. Let's sort out a winner. OK, Mike and Ian. What was the name of the notorious prison in Southwark which functioned from the 12th century until it was burned down in 1780? What was the name of the notorious prison in Southwark which functioned from the 12th century until it was burned down in 1780?
I can't.
I was going to say Bedlam, but it's not.
No,
because
Bedlam's not a
Bedlam's
prison.
now the
Bedlam's
national
a-
one.
yeah.
So,
Is it
the
Newgate?
Fleet. The Fleet.
The Fleet?
Is it the Fleet prison?
OK, is that your answer?
Yes.
The Fleet. The notorious prison in Southwark, which functioned from the 12th century till 1780, then was burned down, is called the Clink. The Clink, hence the phrase, thrown in the clink, still with us today. So the first slip-up, will it be fatal for 2% solution? The Eggheads still have to get this, if not, we continue with the game. Eggheads, what were the surnames of the notorious murderers who killed 17 people between 1827 and 1828 in Edinburgh, selling their bodies to members of the medical profession who required cadavers upon which to practice anatomy? What were the surnames of the notorious murderers who killed 17 people between 1827 and 1828 in Edinburgh, selling their bodies to members of the medical profession who required cadavers upon which to practice anatomy?
Be with Burke and Hare? Burke and Hare. We think that's Burke and Hare.
Burke and Hare is correct, Eggheads. You've won. Well, bad luck, 2% solution. That was a great game and a great final round.